How to think about keywords when you're trying to stay on top of information related to the coronavirus. It might be that you're looking for accurate and credible sources of information. It might be that you're tracking conspiracies or hoaxes connected to coronavirus. It might be that you're looking for individuals who have been personally affected. Maybe they're a nurse who were talking online about not having enough personal protective equipment. Maybe it's a patient who's struggling to access health insurance. Because whether you're searching on Google or Twitter or Facebook, the quality of your keywords or your search queries will directly impact the quality of the results that you get. And all of us are guilty of putting the first thing we can think of into the search box, assuming that the platforms will magically give us what we're looking for. But spending a little bit more time coming up with better keywords will improve the quality of the results that you get. So we've just got 4 top tips for you. The first is, include keywords that people actually use on social media. Don't just rely on coronavirus or COVID-19. Think about slang phrases like the Rona, or increasingly racist terms like kung fu or wu flu. You want to use terms that people are actually using in different online spaces. Secondly, think about all the places people are currently talking about COVID-19 online. There are multiple platforms, and just because you spend most of your time on Instagram or Facebook, for example, doesn't mean that that's where all the information is. Think about spaces like Reddit. Think about maybe local next door groups. Maybe think about finding different Facebook groups that you're not currently a member of. Then you can connect different keywords with these different platforms. For example, in Google, you might just search for coronavirus and COVID-19 because you're using Google to find quality information. On YouTube, you might use more conspiratorial terms, and on Twitter and Facebook, you might use more first-person keywords because you're looking for personal experiences. Thirdly, connect your different keywords together using Boolean search queries, and we're going to get into the detail of that in a second. And finally, remember that keywords evolve. The keywords that we were using to monitor the virus 6 weeks ago have now evolved and changed as language has itself evolved and changed. So we actually have a spreadsheet at First Draft where we're keeping track of all of our keywords and we're translating them into different languages. Having this kind of process might be useful in a newsroom so that you're not duplicating effort and you can actually share the different keywords around with your colleagues. Also, think about adding phrases or words like I or my or me if you're looking for individual experiences. Remember, people often say, "This happened to my sister," or "I'm having difficulty using my health insurance." So again, think about the words people actually use. For example, swear words as keywords can sometimes help to find people who are really angry or upset or have had a terrible experience. Think about all the different platforms. Treat them as different sources, essentially. Think about all the different spaces that people are talking online and then plug in different keywords into those different platforms. And you'll find that different conversations are happening in these different spaces.